already crazy. Everybody like, well, you know, Trump's back. Trump ain't never went nowhere. He ain't back. He's always been around. He's the legitimate president of the United States of America. I don't care what you think about fraudulent Sleepy Joe. He's a sex trafficking, demon-possessed mongrel. He's of the left. He ain't no better than the Pope and Oprah Winfrey and Tom Hanks and the rest of that wicked crowd. God is going to bring the whole house down. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm telling you, he's going to expose Kamala Harris for the Jezebel demon that she is. Everybody says, well, when you going to apologize for being a false prophet? When y'all gonna get the memo that I didn't get it wrong?
Throughout the pandemic, Locke, 44, made headlines for telling people to remove their stupid masks and for calling the COVID-19 vaccine sugar water. After Twitter suspended his account for 7 days in May, Locke wrote that being censored only gave me more resolve. His recent tweets include Mike Pence as a Judas, June 3rd, and stop listening to Anthony Fauci. He is a lying, genocidal psychopath. May 28th, recently Locke reiterates claims that President Joe Biden is demon-possessed, that Vice President Kamala Harris is a Jezebel demon, and that former President Donald Trump is the legitimate president of the United States of America. Locke says, "You've got to smoke a lot of dope in your mom's basement not to believe that fact. I don't care what you think about fraudulent Sleepy Joe. He's a sex trafficking, demon-possessed mongrel. He's of the left."
And I'll go ahead and just let you know preemptively, I know a lot of times we banter back and forth and we joke with the media. You know, I don't think they're here today. Our media's here, but, you know, CNN, CBS, and Newsweek and all that, right? And we'll banter with them probably a little bit this morning. But yes, I know I say things every week that are pretty, you know, out there. Well, buckle up for this one because we're really going to a whole new level in this service, okay? So we are jacked up, fall down the steps, crazy up in this place. So I'll be honest, if all I ever did was Google me, I wouldn't like me either. No, nobody but my wife and Miss Billy know what I'm about to announce. But see, you guys thought we was playing, right? Look up in here on that camera, huh? We just had one of the best defamation lawyers on the planet take up our case, and they gonna sue the pants off CNN for lying to this church. We'll see you in court, CNN. We'll see you in court. Bunch of lying fake news devils. We gonna sue, hey, we'll sue their pants off. We'll make it the Christian Conservative News Network. We'll own them bunch of devils. So I just thought I'd share that. Since you're excited, I'll go ahead and share this too. He's like, look, we do this for a living. You got a slam dunk case against CNN. They flat out lied about us. They lied about Coburn. They lied about Miss Billy's family. They lied about this church. They lied about me. They lied. You tell them I said so. They're watching. But guess what happened? Remember last week when Newsweek didn't just misquote me. Newsweek made me out to be a homegrown terrorist and said something in quotations that I didn't even remotely say. So the guy on the phone said, well, guess what? We'll sue Newsweek's pants off too, because guess what? You got a slam dunk case against both of them. We'll sue both of them. And then since I'm feeling froggy, I'm just going to jump and say one more thing. Remember when I said keep your mouth shut, God will take care of you? He's suing Pulpit and PN2 for all their stinking lies through all the years. Every last one of them. J.D. Hall, Seth Dunn. I know you're watching right now, you bunch of cowards. We're going to sue every single one of you for the lies that you've told about our church all these years. You don't believe me? See you in court. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Y'all picked the wrong service if y'all thought I was going to pull a Joel Osteen today. I can promise you that right now. Y'all picked the wrong service. I've only got through the introduction. The enemy's winning. Can I get a witness? Sometimes it looks like the left is ahead in the polls. Can I get a witness? Sometimes it looks like we were wrong. Sometimes it looks like it's never going to turn out right. But I've not just doubled down. I've quadrupled down because I'm here to tell you God's about to turn this whole thing around in this nation. I still believe that to the core of who I am, to the soul of who I am. It looked like the Philistines were ahead, but they were about to come in last place. CBS said, well, do you think there's a divide between moderate pastors and conservative pastors. I said, absolutely not. There's a divide between courageous pastors and cowardly pastors. That's what the divide is. So I'm going to tell you what's happening right now. They're going to love this, but it's the truth. God is positioning some Samsons. And God's about to bring the whole house down, ladies and gentlemen. These bunch of sex trafficking mongrels are about to be exposed. These bunch of pedophiles in Hollywood are going to be exposed for who they are. I don't care what you think about fraudulent Sleepy Joe. He's a sex trafficking, demon-possessed mongrel. He's of the left. He ain't no better than the Pope and Oprah Winfrey and Tom Hanks and the rest of that wicked crowd. God is going to bring the whole house down. I said he's going to bring the whole house down. He's going to burn the whole thing to the ground. He's going to expose all these bunch of pedophiles. I'm telling you, he's going to expose Kamala Harris for the Jezebel demon that she is. I don't care what they think about me. I'm over it. I'm done with it. I'm telling you, it's time to bring the house down. I'll push the whole thing in myself if I've got to. I'll bring it down on my own head. I'm not going to be silent anymore. It's time for God to bring the house down. I tell you, I'm so sick of HBO and the rest of this crowd saying, well, all y'all do, y'all bunch of Qs, y'all bunch of Qs, y'all bunch of Qs, y'all bunch of Qs, y'all bunch of perverts, and y'all just nervous because you know we got your number. Everybody says, well, when you going to apologize for being a false prophet? When y'all gonna get the memo that I didn't get it wrong? Everybody like, well, you know, Trump's back. Trump ain't never went nowhere. He ain't back. He's always been around. He's the legitimate president of the United States of America. I don't care if you stand up or clap or not. I'm telling you, Donald Trump is the legitimate president of the United States of America. You gotta smoke a lot of dope in your mama's basement not to believe that fact. I'm done with this mess. Newsom, his days are numbered. Cuomo, his days are numbered. CNN wants to show up and besmirch this man of God's character and say, oh, that church killed an elderly man. Number one, we didn't. Number two, Cuomo killed hundreds of them, and people still vote for his sorry tale. Huh? Huh? I know my wife's about ready to pray. I'm about ready to baptize some people, but I feel like preaching for a few minutes. I said God's about to bring the whole house down. I told somebody that the other day, says, man, we're working on a project we want you to be part of, and man, it's going to expose some people. What do you think about it? I said, let's expose them all. Let's just bring the whole house down. Burn the whole thing to the ground. Good grief, they already think I'm an insurrectionist. Huh? And I'm telling you, God's about to fix it. I know, y'all like, well, you know, 2024, my hind leg. I'm telling you. It's all getting exposed. They're like, well, y'all been saying that for... Hey, we playing chess, not checkers. Okay, this ain't just, you know, jump and king me. Oh, no, this is checkmate, devil. This is checkmate, devil, what this is. Checkmate, devil. They all gonna get exposed. They're finding out old Jack from Twitter and old Zuckerberg, what does old Mike Lindell calls him? Suckerbuck. They're finding out that both Twitter and Facebook were so complicit in election fraud that it wouldn't surprise me if both them multi-billionaires go to jail for the rest of their life. I'm telling you, we about to break up big tech. We about to break up these corporations. I'm not playing. I don't know why pastors don't talk about this stuff. Well, I do. They don't want to seem crazy. I'm already crazy. People like, do you really think it's that much of an epidemic? Do you honestly believe, how we're going to get some more crazy, do you honestly believe, Pastor Locke, that the military uncovered tunnels beneath the Capitol building and beneath the White House and in the Five-Fingered Lakes, do you really believe that they found kids? Yeah, both live ones and dead ones. And if you disagree with that, and if you try to discount that, and if you try to cover that, and if you try to keep that on the DL, you're just as complicit as Hunter Biden and the rest of them bunch of crack-smoking perverts. Now, I'm in rare form right now, praise God. I don't care if we have a meet and greet line or not. Somebody's like, I'll tell you one thing. I can't wait to get back there in that meet and greet line, give you a piece of my mind. Look, I ain't arguing with you. You think it's cool to sex traffic babies? That's cool. Don't ever come back this tent again. You think it's cool to murder babies, send money to Planned Parenthood and call it women's health care? Don't ever come back this tent again. We don't want you. We don't want you up in here. You say you run people off. I know about 20 of them need to go start your own church anyhow, praise God. Huh? Everybody all right? Am I good, baby? Okay. Like my wife says I'm all right, I'll burn this whole tent down in the name of God. I'll bring the whole house down. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm 45 years old. I won't get another 45. I'll go out shouting for Jesus Christ.
The pastor's comments echo the unproven conspiracy theories of QAnon, but he refuses to back down or to admit Trump's death-ushering. When people ask Locke whether he's a false prophet, he responds by calling Biden a fake president, asking when y'all going to get the memo that I didn't get it wrong. Looks like the church and politics are trying to lay in bed together again. What are your thoughts? Like, subscribe, and leave your comment below. Until next time, this has been another episode of Tam Talks.